Go. So when you're done, you can beat whomever you choose.
Actually,
You went live, didn't you?
I am live, not accidentally, but I am on Industrial Cigars, so I need to.
To you, broski. You tell me, man. You tell me.
Like right out front, it's like, hey, what is that?
Be like, don't look at this. Don't look at that either. Don't look over there either.
Just be like,
Until it fucking falls off and shatters on the floor. Be like,
it's not gonna rep shift himself.
I had a camera app somewhere.
Oh gosh. Don't start.
What happened?
I mean, if you're gonna monitor it,
It's up to you, dude. It's 6 one way, half a dozen the other for me.
Oh.
We're live on YouTube and Cigars and Guns Facebook. We have
Minute 20 left. Moist. Oh.
You said moist?
do it.
I'm good.
You need to drink one of these before you
Oh.
breathe.
Drink. Oh.
Whole thing. No. Okay, you're gonna take one for everything goes on tonight.
That's right now.
Guess what?
I'm good.
No, you're not.
I have tequila.
Negative.
I'll drink some tomorrow.
Oh gosh.
and this. I mean, the microphones are over here.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't know they were talking about the P.
That's like every song nowadays.
Yeah.
The P.
The P, the
Alright, you ready?
yeah. Oh wait.
Jay, you bouncing? You're bouncing. I will put said item. So angry.
Oh, guess what I'm gonna do? You need to send me a video. You need to get home. You guys might need to play.
Okay. We gotta get on.
Oh, I'm trying. Where's that off? Wait.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're taking it back to like.
I don't know.
I'm laughing at his faces.
Oh, that's what he does.
See ya. Thank you.
you too.
I'm pretty sure they'll nuke our feed if that music's playing. You ready?
No, we still got some time. Pretty sure I did 5
Are you
minutes.
scared? I'm scared.
No, I mean I have a timer on here.
Oh shit. Hang on a second. We would have had serious pleasure.
Oh yeah, turn that shit off.
Malfunctions.
Oh, you're welcome.
What are you doing?
You know, just doing everything I
There's a shortcut for that.
Wait,
It-
Can you hear us?
So yeah,
Okay.
they can definitely. Larry Adams is on. I saw him.
What's up, Larry?
We getting on? You ready?
No, 30 seconds. 20 seconds.
Ooh, God, I'm horribly bald.
I'm horribly bald. Yes.
Larry and Julie, thanks for joining. We'll be coming on shortly. Oh, you already did yours? Yeah, go ahead, I guess.
Oh,
There we
I
go.
think we're live.
We're good?
Are
We're
we
good.
live?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. We might be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I see your little live. We're good. Yeah, sweet.
Nice.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Lead and Leaf Show. I'm Adrian with Cigars and Guns, and to my right is...
I'm Jeremy. To the right of Vulcan Machine Works.
As always, please drop your questions, your comments, etc., and we'll discuss them live on our show. So, right away, hot off the news press.
Holy shit, you're
I'll
hitting
take the
hard.
first one. Yeah, let me take this first one.
Oh, we were still...
We missed last week.
We did. We missed last week.
There was some miscommunication. I don't know what happened. So
I got to point out.
Okay.
I didn't point anything. We showed up. There was no show. Jeremy wasn't here. So some of these notes are a week off.
They are. So let's give a little bit of the backstory. We'll cover this in a later segment, but in a nutshell, I was down in Houston supporting TTPOA during their annual SWAT competition. So completely forgot that we were going down there Wednesday afternoon and we wouldn't be here for the show. So like a dumbass, homie got left in the dust. So I get a picture of my back door and he's like, dude, where the fuck are you at?
And by back door, you mean
Your butt?
not my butt.
Somebody's butt. Back of the shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was a little awkward. I felt bad, but only for like a minute.
No, honestly, it turned out golden because we found this sweet fucking
Seafood place.
seafood restaurant.
Yeah.
So good.
It was a gangster.
Urban Seafood Company, like right down the street on 15th
I like it.
in K. Yeah.
Possum Puncher, what's up, man? Brad's here from the Uncommon Line. What's going on?
Awesome puncher.
Nice. Possum Puncher.
Possum
I don't know
Puncher.
if you met him. I met him here.
He's a good fucking dude. He owns like a animal. I can't English.
Aminal.
Animal removal service.
Oh, I thought you said ammo.
No.
I was like, hit me up.
Yeah.
All
no.
right.
So
Okay. Yeah.
so if you need,
Animal remover. Like,
hit this guy up, man. His shit's awesome. It's like a
hit up Light Farms, bro, because
who's Light Farms?
Light Farms is where we live. That's the neighborhood we live in, and people
Oh.
freak out. Snakes, like every other day, the people finding snakes in their porch or their patios. Fucking rabbits.
Yeah. So
Always something.
you hearing that?
and then so they're always like on our Facebook page. They're like, "Oh, how do we get rid of this snake?"
Yeah.
It ends up being just this harmless water snake,
Yep.
and typically you can just obviously just pick them up but people will pay money, bro.
Usually the northerners that.
Yeah, people
That
from
freak out.
California, and they're all in our neighborhood. So hit me up, bro,
Yeah.
and I'll give you our address and access to our Facebook page. Yeah.
Yeah. So Possum Puncher is saying that it's wildlife removal.
Oh, okay,
Snakes.
Cool.
So I think there's more to it.
No, yeah.
So he's here in the Dallas area.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome puncher.
And he's
I
a
won't
good,
forget.
He's a good dude, man.
good dude, and I don't know if you call him an operator, but
Oh, he's
I
totally
see the
operator.
videos. Yeah, I see
Yeah.
the videos.
He
does
operates
some good stuff.
operationally while operating.
Yeah.
He's a
He punches
Yeah.
possums.
He does. The side of his van, or his truck rather, has this giant fucking possum. Like it's
Dude.
just been scared, like mid masturbation.
That makes sense now because all this
So-
time, Roy Hill from Brownells, right?
Yeah.
He's
Possum fast.
Possum fatback.
possum fatback.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
He's a hunter
Why is it fat and why is there fatback?
because that's an actual, like,
A fatback possum?
I think that is a cut of meat
It
called
is.
the fatback.
Yes.
He's from
Arkansas.
Arkansas,
Yes.
so that makes sense, I guess. So I've never eaten possum nor squirrel, but I don't know.
So
But
there we
okay,
go.
possum puncher, that makes sense now.
All right.
I get it.
So we've completely fucking derailed out of the
No,
gate.
that's great. goes perfectly with our next, how for news.
Fuck,
If you recall, Facebook and Instagram were down a week ago. And that just so happened to correlate with the Hackfest that we did with the Industrial Cigars.
Yep.
Cigars and Guns was a sponsor of that. We sponsored hole number 9, which essentially had a golf ball launcher on that hole, so you could shoot the golf ball launcher for your shot, or obviously tee off from there. So it was a great event for the Garrison Foundation. It was a lot of people, a lot of good, just all around good time. And we'll talk about the golf ball launcher that I have here. And it was just so much fun.
Yep.
But we posted some videos, and then so I was going to correlate the story to we brought Facebook and Instagram down because of the post that we did, but that's not the case, obviously.
Yeah, sketchy.
Yeah,
but
it was cool.
I like it. Southwest Airlines is now mandating the jabby jab for employees, and they have until December 8th to comply. I love either do it or you're fucked.
Yeah.
So they're requiring all of their employees to get stabbed, and if they don't, they lose their job. And we saw a weather pattern the other night where they started to walk off the job, which more power to them. What's interesting with this is you can be a passenger in probably one of the biggest germ spreaders out there, and not have to have the jab. But we don't support that shit. We support your individual freedom and choice to do whatever the fuck you want. So if you want to wear a mask and get the jab, have fun.
That's okay with it.
Yeah. Knock yourself out. I could care less. But it's when you start telling us, that's when we have a problem.
Yeah. Now, mind you, again, this is a week prior.
Yeah.
And just this week, our governor, I think, is trying to sign into law that he's mandating another mandate. But he's trying to say that if you're a Texas company, you cannot mandate your employees to have to take the vax, or the jab, which I think is great, and kudos to our governor. Yeah,
because we don't even want to go down that road because we'll be here all fucking night. Yeah. More on that, people losing their jobs. Nurses and doctors all across the U.S. are not necessarily being fired, but are being asked to quit or leave, which I would have to ask the HR representative in my life to explain how they can do that. But in a nutshell, you've got one of the worst planned demics going on. You've got doctors and nurses that are literally on the front line, fucking their own shit up to ensure that healthcare is still moving along. More so, now that everything is mandated, they don't need them anymore. Which I'm not 100% sure how that fucking works out.
Yeah, mind you, in 2020, right, they were like the employees that were essential, that had to, show up to work. If you worked in the medical field, you were an essential employee, and you're required to work. No vaccine, masked up, whatever you have to do to do your job, and you did the job. And they were heroes. And now they're being fired because...
It's like an eerie thing out of V for Vendetta, right? There's already been a movie about this shit. Several, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how you're just going to shit can these people because they've made a choice for their own reasons. Whatever that reason is, that's what makes America America. Your fucking right to do whatever you want. So, like I said, you want to get the jab, you want to drive around your car by yourself with your mask on, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Again, no judgment. I don't care. You do you. I'm going to do me. Again, another subject that we could fucking totally derail on, but we got more fuckery in store for you on our news hour.
Before going to the next one, I'm sure you got some comments.
Yeah.
On what we're talking about, What do you got?
So, Possum Puncher is telling us, speaking of your machine, it needs a V for the movie reference. If I can find the logo, I'll print one out.
Vulcan.
Yeah, or that, maybe. Let me see here. Ryan has joined.
Badge?
Well,
What are you saying?
Who? What?
V for Vulcan.
V for Vendetta.
Oh,
It's a movie.
Oh, yeah. No, I've seen it.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about like Vag or something.
Oh my God.
It's
Hey.
going on.
Okay, so Wilkes has joined. What's up, Ryan?
What's up, Ryan?
If you guys need good shooting, good training specifically around the shooting, competitive shooting environment, go see that guy. Hourglass Ingenuity joined. What's up, Brad? Love your shit. It's literally on my welder right there, but it's out of frame, so you won't see it.
I see it.
You see it.
So with Ryan, throw out what is it? North Texas.
North
Lead-
Texas Lead Farmers.
Yeah, Lead Farmers. They're on Facebook. Check them out. Great group of guys.
Yep. Okay, so let me see here. We got more fun stuff to talk about. All right, seeing as I'm the fucking bearer of bad news, let's keep this shit show rolling.
I think
What you got?
the last time we referred to him as Jose.
Jose?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had president in front, but I was like, nope. I mean, if they can fucking lose their mind and that's not my president.
Yeah,
Okay, so I guess
exactly.
it's my turn to do it
Yeah.
now.
Jose.
Jose turned his back on the press for a second time in a week Wednesday following a bevy of bad news about the economy. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Addressing the shaky status of the U.S. supply chain, Biden announced that the Port of Los Angeles will begin to operate 24/7 in order to handle more goods amid growing backlogs. Then exited stage left. It was followed by the president taking no questions after his remarks on a disappointing September job report last Friday. So, if any of you have been paying attention to this giant fuck show, you're very well versed in all of the container ships that are stuck all around the various ports in the U.S. They're
Yep.
all stacked up waiting to get in. Now, there are several reasons around that. Flovid being one of them. The other is lack of people wanting to work and limited hours on those ports. So the reason that we're having this giant fuck show of a supply chain is simply due to the lack of anybody wanting to either work or whatever regulation they've got in place where they're only operating around certain hours, because as we know, COVID only hits at certain hours of the day and is only available for infection 6 feet higher and up. That's why you wear a mask into a restaurant, to only take the mask off when you sit down. That is their logic.
Yeah.
And
With the same logic, they should install those same seats that we use at restaurants. They should install those at schools. That way, when the kids sit down, no mask.
oh no, that doesn't work. That's not how it works in schools, bro. Restaurants is different.
Gotcha.
Come on, man.
Hey.
Science.
No,
Follow the science, bro.
I'm trying to be, logical.
But
No, that doesn't happen.
that's dumb. All right, you got the next one.
Well, September 21st of 2020, we have the second highest calendar month of terms and federal background checks of gun transfers in the system since it was in inception. So we had 13.7 million firearms that were sold year to date. 13.7 million year to date.
Damn.
January until now.
It's almost like people are preparing to protect themselves. This is really strange. Because I thought that's what the police were for, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
So,
So almost like they need the Second Amendment to ensure that they can protect themselves at the exact time that some sketchy shit would go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, weird.
So in comparison to 2019, it was 13.2 for the entire year.
Right.
So imagine 13.2 for the entire year of 2019. We are 13.7 from January until now.
Damn.
So kudos
Yeah.
to the American people buying firearms.
Your
Get that
shit
training
on.
though. Yeah, get that training.
Please, for the love of God.
Get the training. Just don't buy the firearm and think that you're protected. Get the training. Know how to use your weapon.
Yep.
Know how to clean it. Everything that goes along with owning the weapon, and yeah, you'll be a good steward of the.
Yep. And comment in our feed from Boulder Dashery. He says, also proves people want their Second Amendment rights and not to be fucked with. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty factual shit. Mm. The only ones calling for the removal of that are ones with armed security, gated homes with fucking all kinds of gun-toting motherfuckers protecting their shit. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I could see from their point why you don't need it when you already are surrounded by fucking security 24/7.
Yeah.
Sure, that makes sense. But hey, fuck you and your rights. It's only for me.
Yeah.
Which is why if you are watching any of this, you will see video of people that are not masked that will come up on stage. You'll see them out of frame. They'll put the mask on real quick. They'll walk across the stage, get to the podium, take the mask off. And it's like, why are people still fucking following along with this? I'm telling you, it's like The Matrix. If anybody has seen The Matrix, the one from 99? I think it was when the original one came out.
Yeah.
There's a line in there where Morpheus is telling Neo. What?
I thought you never seen that movie.
Matrix?
Yeah.
Wrong person.
Okay. There's a movie you haven't seen.
Oh.
Maybe.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's random.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, it's...
So, Morpheus is telling Neo about the system and how people are so hopelessly connected that they will defend the system at any cost. So the newer Matrix coming out, which is, I think it's Revelation or fucking one of those. It basically, on the previews that I've seen, it's just everybody looking at their phone and fucking, what's his name? I almost said John Wick. Wrong movie.
Oh, that's the one you haven't
Keanu
seen.
Reeves. Yeah. So Keanu Reeves is fucking, looking around at everyone like, why is everybody
actor,
glued into their
movie.
shit? So, yeah. Sketchy nonetheless. But yeah, Sleepy Joe needs some ice cream and he needs to move along.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing at this point. They've gone from death by 1,000 cuts to now just hey, here's what you're gonna fucking do, and if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. And along those lines, now you've got the Democrats pushing for the banks to report on transactions over $600 in your fucking bank account.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like they have nothing else better to do.
Like, hey,
$600.
we saw $600 movement inside your bank account. We're gonna need to report that to the IRS because we're gonna tax that.
Where'd they get that figure from?
The fuck, I don't know. What I can tell you
is it 600 and above?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because they used to report on transfers of money of 10,000 and more to combat
drugs,
global terrorism.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Your average American isn't going to be moving around $10,000 short of, the upper middle class taking their, direct deposits into their bank account, which the banks don't give a fuck about because you're putting money into their institution.
Bro, a trip to Costco, I'm going to get flagged?
I mean, are you spending $10,000?
No,
bro?
600.
Oh, damn, gangster!
No, I'm saying a normal trip, $300. You can't.
Yeah.
You cannot walk into Costco and spend less than 300. On a good day, you spend 600 because you see something badass. You're like, oh shit, I need that.
Can I borrow your bank account?
Yes.
Dude, I go in there, I'm like $200. I'm cringing. I'm like, ah.
I agree, but you don't know until you get there, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's 300, whatever. But the point is, $600. I mean, give me a break.
Yep.
There's so many transactions that happen.
Yes. And Boulder Dashery is basically confirming what we already know, is that they're digging more and more into the American pocket. Why? I don't know if y'all have been following any of this bullshit happening, but if y'all have heard of the Green New Deal, that's supposed to cost a fucking arm and a leg that we're not paying for, according to Miss Circleback. It's
Is that her nickname?
Jane Pansky. That's all she says is, we're going to circle back on that. And then when you confront her with more shit, she's, we'll circle back on that.
That's a fucking corporate term, yeah.
Yeah.
AOC. I thought you were talking about AOC.
Even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Adams chimed
Oh, what does
What's
Mr.
up, Larry?
Adams
in.
say?
The mask says, I am full of fear and I am ready to drink the Kool-Aid. Just tell me when.
Yeah.
I mean,
That,
Jim Jones
you know, wearing the
Yeah.
mask is exactly that.
yeah.
What's up, Ron? Ron from Tales of the Lounge. He's in. What's up, brother?
Yeah, it's, let me see, DEF CON Creative, Nick,
Nick.
what is up, broski? Feet pics are now $5.99. As long as it includes that fucking mangled gimp like ankle of yours, I will pay that. Oh shit. Vinny is here. What's up, Vinny? And he says $600 on strip clubs all day. Yeah, I know I've contributed to that in the past. So,
That's a good point. It's like you would want to make your transaction like $600
yeah,
just to fuck with them. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Next
it's-
time you go to Costco, you're like, yeah, babe.
and it's like the infrastructure deal, which is supposedly like 350 billion or something like that. And then Pansky's like, one of the press corps people were like, "Hey, so who's paying for that?" And they're like, "Oh, nobody." It's like,
Yeah.
where does the fucking money come from?
It just happens.
Are they printing it in the back? Because I mean, I want some of that. Holy shit! You've already abandoned I don't know how many millions in Afghanistan. I can't wait to see what this shit show looks like. Holy fuck!
Agreed. So I added another section to our weekly discussion here. It's called Let's Discuss.
Oh,
Halloween is coming up. What's everyone wearing?
what kind of random segue
It's,
from?
it's relevant.
I mean,
It's October. It's Halloween. Do you not dress up for Halloween?
my kid wants me to be an inflatable unicorn. I don't know how I feel about that.
Sounds gay,
Yeah,
honestly. But
I'm over here.
you know,
trying to
your
figure this out.
father, you gotta, take care of your kids. Yeah, I get it. I'd support you.
You get
I'm
it.
good.
You don't get
I
it.
get
You
it.
wouldn't
As a
do it.
dad, yes.
Okay, I wouldn't do it.
You're not a dad.
Oh shit!
However, we're going to Industrial Cigar Company is having. They do this yearly, and this is the 4th year that they'll do. They call it the Frakes&Stein. Their last name, the owners of the company, is Frakes, so they do Frakes&Stein.
Yep.
It's an awesome event. It's at their cigar lounge in Industrial Cigar Company in Frisco, Texas, and every year they do a theme. This year is
Heroes and comics.
heroes in comics. Basically, I'm not a Marvel guy. I'm not a DC guy. I don't watch those movies. Not because I dislike them or whatever. I'm just not a comic guy
Right.
necessarily. But I wanted something. We looked and we researched. Basically anything having to do with like a cowboy, maybe carries a gun. So you can imagine what I'm going to be dressing as.
God, if you're wearing assless chaps, you better get pictures. Oh, you better.
Assless chaps.
I mean, that's that. I mean, I thought my it was complete, but I may have to find some assless chaps.
All chaps are assless, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
What's
What?
everyone wearing? I mean, I want to hear the
mean,
comments.
okay.
It's
What's-
Halloween.
What are people wearing?
Yeah, people are wearing shit. They're going to parties. You gotta
Wait, parties?
Yeah.
What are those like? I remember them before kids. I'm in the preteen stage right now. So what I've
Yeah.
got is
Yeah, no.
basically a bunch of little assholes that are broke running around and that they're my best friend.
But
so
do you open the door and like give candy out? You don't dress
yeah.
for that?
No, sometimes. They kind of frown on like running out and screaming with a chainsaw and I don't know. It's weird.
True. Yeah.
Anyway, segue from costume kind of into SHOT Show. If we do go, SHOT Show is a giant shit show already because you've got large vendors pulling out like Sig.
Shit show?
It is a shit show. It's a shit
Sig
show.
is the first one to say,
Yep.
we're out.
Yep, and they're out. My guess is because of the mask mandates. I will almost guarantee you that. They have never missed, ever, a fucking SHOT Show. The only thing I can think of that's the linchpin in this deal is the forced fucking face diaper that does absolutely jack shit. And the CDC has proved that. But we'll wear masks, whatever. Fuckers. But anyway, the point of all that was I want to get one of those sus, like inflatable suits. So it's kind of like a bio suit, but not really. because it's blowing in all of the bad air.
Yeah.
Because everybody gets sick when they go to SHOT Show. It's called the SHOT Show crud.
Yep.
Everybody gets it. I mean, you can't avoid
Yeah, but
it.
you're supposed to get the IV.
The what? Are
Yeah.
you mainlining heroin over
No,
here?
Right, we went and got
What is
IV
happening?
the last time we were there.
So we went, SHOT Show 2020. We were there. It was just so happened to be Chinese New Year. I don't know.
It's racist.
Take it for what it is. We like during like the middle of it, we went to one of those IV centers where they give you an IV and with the B12. And have you never had one?
Nah,
If
I
you've
just
never
don't
had
go
an
to
IV
random fucking IV bars.
You can have an IV. People
jabbed.
show up here, and then all your employees get
The
like
nurse
vitamins and
does
shit.
it.
Yeah, you get like replenished, and after you're like, fuck yeah!
That's
and
not
how we
IV,
felt.
bro. That's
No,
fucking
it was.
drugs.
Yeah, no, it was like, oh, it felt great. We did that in the middle of
shit.
SHOT Show, and we're like, yes, let's walk another 10,000 miles.
Damn.
And we walked the floor. We got the crud. At least
Sketch.
I did. And
Roy got it real bad in
I
2019.
got it, and it was probably,
COVID.
the
I
19,
guarantee you it was
CV19. But
COVID.
hey, I had it, and I'm good, and here I am, and more power to you.
Yeah. Get your swerve on. But yeah, I don't.
Anyways, we'll be there. We hope to be there. We're signed up. We're registered for SHOT Show. Hopefully, it happens. The last couple of years, I've missed the range day that they have like on Monday. But I definitely made plans
Are
for
you
that.
going Vulcan?
We're gonna try and go. We're gonna kind of play this out and see how it works. It's fucking pointless to go if we're gonna be muzzled, forced muzzling. I'd rather get the SHOT Show crud and actually see people than see fucking a pair of eyes and a mask. But whatever.
I mean, really, if you're walking the floor, I wouldn't wear one. Walking the floor.
That's what they are mandating.
They don't have enough people to mandate that.
Well, I started reading something yesterday in the Las Vegas paper.
What's that?
They're leaving it up to the event. I thought it said they're leaving it up to the event.
Coordinators.
Yeah.
Coordinators.
And guess what those coordinators have said?
And SSF.
But then
I
the
haven't
mayor
seen that.
said that we can't afford to lose events because of the
Mm-hmm.
mask. So,
Just watch. If they give it an optional thing, I'll be there. And he'll be there.
Yeah, I mean, we can just correlate it to the NRA convention, and partly, I mean, there was some differences there. Whether you support the NRA or not. There's a lot of companies at the very beginning that started dropping, and some big companies at the very beginning started dropping.
Yep.
And at the end, it decided, NRA is canceled.
Yep.
X Products said
Could
we
happen.
aren't allowed back at SHOT.
What the fuck?
Why not?
X products. Why?
They had
Did-
to have done some sketchy
Fucking
shit.
flamethrower. Fucking their can launcher on the floor.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah. I want the dirt on that shit. Oh my god, that'll be epic, man.
By the way, did you put your golf ball launcher online, because I need to buy it?
Yeah.
We can't keep our shirts on and flamethrowers.
Holy shit.
Hey, we're gonna tween real quick because it's fucking
Hey.
hot.
That's twin. Twinsies.
We're tweening.
It's not you're not a tween. Oh, and Jake Powell says balls.
I agree.
Thanks,
Um,
JP.
Let me see. Brothers Keeper 525 says, does it state where you have to wear the mask? Yes. While you're out on the floor, walking around inside of the show is where you have to mask. Check NSSF's website on SHOT Show. And I checked this fucking 2 weeks ago when all this shit started with them. I haven't been back since. They may have changed their mind since Sig pulled out. This is going to be like NRAM. We're going to have to sit here and watch and see if more big dogs pull out. And if they do, then I'm pretty sure that shit will be abolished.
Again, there's not enough people
Yeah.
to be able to kind of police everyone wearing a mask. I mean, last time I took a flight, I rarely wear the mask on the flight.
How did you get away with
I
that?
know.
They're like taping people to the fucking chairs.
I know. I saw that, and I was on the, sitting there, and I'm like, I just put it down because I didn't feel like wearing it, and no one said anything. I don't make a big deal about it. I'm not going to be like, look at me, I don't have a fucking mask. You just kind of keep to yourself.
You're a fucking germ spreader.
Oh, and X Product said, Shot is kind of a big circle jerk, but we will miss it sadly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I've got a comment that I need to address. There's a few. All right. Brothers Keeper 525 said, mask these nuts. And he said, I meant on your body, which is fine. But then he follows up with, you both need Howitzer shirts. I would agree. And I feel like I have to reach out to Jared again, but I don't know how many times I can beg to have a rep from Howitzer contact me so I can give them fucking money to have shirts made. I don't know what else to do short of,
Brothers Keeper?
Yeah.
And what's a Howitzer shirt?
Howitzer is a clothing company.
Okay.
They are a subsidiary of a larger group, but what I like about Howitzer is they give money to law enforcement and the military on sales. Like, they've almost donated $1 million in proceeds.
Nice.
And they're made right here in the fucking U.S.
I like
They're
it.
their own shirt company. They're not buying Chinese shit.
Okay.
Okay, so Brothers Keeper, are you Jared? Because if you're Jared, then that's going to be awesome and funny.
Have you ever shot a Howitzer?
No. Like,
I
who's
have.
got fucking access to a Howitzer?
I have.
Where?
Ox Ranch, Uvalde, Texas.
Ugh.
Brownells. Set the shit up. I have a video, me shooting a
Okay.
Howitzer.
So Brothers Keeper is Jared. All right.
Jared,
Make that shit happen.
I'll fucking post a video with me shooting the Howitzer at Ox Ranch in Uvalde, Texas. The most insane fucking thing in the world. It was awesome. But yeah, I got a video. I can wear your shirt. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down.
X Product says, we've been debating advertising on Pornhub.
But why did they get banned? I want to know what they did to
They
get
said
banned.
Because he
they were
said
shirtless.
Shirtless and flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Where? Like inside?
Probably. I mean, knowing them,
You guys are fucking gangster. Like,
drive tanks is the best.
shit.
Yeah, drive tanks in Uvalde is the best. You can shoot. You can drive. I drove a fucking tank. I drove a
I want to go.
Leopard.
Let's go.
Hey,
tank.
birthday is coming up in Feb. Road trip.
Oh.
I want all of that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want all of that.
Yeah.
But anyway, it says,
Yeah.
why do you guys not port Glocks? Matt 9103. Why don't we port Glocks? So,
Good question.
there are a lot of companies that port Glocks. I almost said blocks.
I mean,
Same.
same.
There's a lot that goes into porting shit correctly. You can blast holes in anything, and in fact, on the website that we're currently designing, I think what I'm going to do is go to a section that's just called drill and cut holes into your shit, and we're just going to do that. A lot of the reason why is because we like to have credible science and data around our porting as to why we did what we did, the hole diameters or shapes that we're using, all of the ballistic data around that, so you know that what you're getting is good to go. Like I said, there are lots of companies out there that port Glocks that you can take your shit to. Will we ever port Glocks? Probably at some point, because that's the second biggest request we get short of Staccato. Is it going to happen right now? No, it's not, because we got other projects we're working on. But will it happen? Probably at some point, yes. Dead Sale, what's up? Let me see.
So no one talked about their Halloween costumes.
Yeah, I
Fuck
think,
y'all.
yeah, I was about to say, I think that's a dead
You know what today is?
subject. The 13th.
Today is National No Bra Day.
Fuck yeah, I don't have to wear.
No bra.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's
And
yeah. Well, and I mean, in conjunction with that, it's the cancer, breast cancer,
Breast Cancer Awareness
for the month. And today is No Bra Day, so
Oh, it is? What the hell?
hook it up.
hold on. All right. Now
Murder,
you're safe.
Kathleen is, she's taking off her bra right now. Seriously. Whoa, there it is.
X product says we wish we could put the $30,000 booth toward what? The $30,000 booth towards our online marketing. Wait, we can't advertise on any platforms.
Yeah.
You can fucking advertise with me. I'll advertise your shit. I'll
Well,
take some of that money.
Well, I mean, you know what he's talking about, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We
And I don't blame him.
we're getting, you know, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. It's,
Sorry, my ass hurts.
oh my God, dude, I'm 6'4", and what's happening here? What are you standing on?
Shit. Oh, that's good stuff. Sorry, my ass hurts, so I gotta fucking stand up. All right.
X Products, we get you, man.
Yeah.
We're all in the same boat for sure.
All right. So besides National No Bra Day, which is today,
Yeah.
and I'm not wearing my bra. I don't think you are either.
Yeah.
So that's good shit. Shit. Oh, I can't
We
with
thank
you
Topo
some
Chico
days.
for sponsoring us again this week.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Their fucking marketing and PR people are in the background freaking out.
Oh, he took his bottle.
He did. He wasn't living that shit here.
Damn.
Recap from
Do
TTPOA's
it.
SWAT competition.
Yeah.
We sponsored Garland this year just because we love the Garland dudes. And they came in 17th. Not in the top 5 or top 3, which is still cool because there's a lot more to that SWAT competition than, you know, just a trophy. So all kinds of shit behind it and why they do it. You can head out to their website, ttpoa.org, .org, and read all about it. But that said, their sniper, unfortunately, kind of got mauled by a dog
What the fuck?
the day they were leaving to go down. Yeah, it's a long
A
story.
canine?
Yeah, it was a Rottweiler. Met him at the back door.
Was it their canine?
No.
Oh,
No. It's not good.
holy shit.
Yeah, it fucked his hand up pretty good.
Oh,
But
shit.
they had to scramble around and, you know. But, again,
That brings up a good point. So, as a sniper, obviously that's your number one job. Do you insure your fucking hand and finger?
I mean, if Mariah Carey can insure her voice and her ass.
I mean,
true.
J-Lo.
Or
same
no,
thing.
that's J-Lo.
Yeah,
has her
J-Lo,
ass
she
insured.
insured her legs and her ass. Yeah.
I want to insure my. Never mind. But yeah,
Your
Whatever.
beard
my beard. It's growing.
a month ago.
Yeah, before it fucking got cut. Let me see here. Kyle has a question. Looking to get my C2 optic cut. Can you explain the process? Yeah, super simple. Go to the website, fill out a work order, and our customer service team will be with you during our normal business hours. So if you fill it out tonight, you'll get an email back tomorrow with kind of directions on how we do everything. Pretty simple. I see the Gat Man join. What's up, Gat? Let me see. We got another question in here. When do V2 base plates come in? That is in our
Yeah.
other
You have
section.
an announcement for that.
We have an announcement for that. I guess we can hop to that and
Do
then
it.
go
Do it.
back to gear. So Rev 2 base plates should be ready to go here in the next couple of weeks. We've got some new colors coming. I'm really pushing for FDE and OD green. The anno process is a little tricky to pull off those colors, so I've got to ensure that my anno guy knows how to do that and do it well enough for me to be able to resale it. We do have some new colors coming. We've got a dark gray that looks dope as shit. And then we're going to do a select run of probably about 50 of them that are going to be kind of a splatter effect.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I want some of these real bad. The splatters will have different color patterns. There'll be 3 colors in the splatter itself, but it will be different colors as we move across each one. And each one will be unique. They're not going to be identical. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck we're going to sell that. But
So.
yeah, we are going to retire some colors. The orange from our V1s will definitely be retired. That's really the only one that we have left. We may do the purples again. I don't know. The purples surprisingly sold more than I thought they would. But
Purple is a thing.
yeah,
I know people who just like,
yep.
oh, is that sale?
No, that's not my line.
Oh.
That's 1-800-porn. Yeah, yo, Cynic joined. What's up, Thomas? He said splatter plates sound dope. They
Yeah.
are most dope. At least the samples that I've seen thus far have been super killer. But yeah, we'll have more on that. We'll just keep rolling through announcement side of it. The website we've been, hardcore focused on for the last week. We're trying to work through all of the variations in optic cuts, being where we're at in this market and the portfolio that we have when it comes to slide and optics. There's just so many fucking variations that we're looking at. Do we list everything we've ever cut, or do we want to come in and kind of reduce a lot of the, the ground level noise and just do the coarse stuff? So it's trying to determine how far down that rabbit hole we want to go as far as listing everything. We don't want it to be overwhelming to where when you hit the website, you're like, oh my God, what?
And this is the new website.
Yeah, the
right?
new website will
Nice.
be all e-commerce. Everything will be done that way. I know we've kind of traditionally done the back end side of it, where it's you submit a work order, we have our customer service team reach out to you guys that way. I mean, it's been great for fraud control.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we don't have to worry about that bullshit. But at the same time, it can be a little cumbersome. And plus, the current website is old as ass. It's 5 years old. Our shop medic says, I told you purple would sell, all right. And it did. More so than I thought. Orange, for whatever reason, no one wants to fuck with orange. So,
Honestly, splatter is like the new thing. I don't know why, but I was looking at a belt company today, and one of their new belts is all splatter.
yeah.
I mean, it's cool. It's different, right? It's
Yeah.
not it's not OD green. It's not your multicam black. It's different.
Yeah.
Splatter.
Splatter.
You stand out. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Those of you all who are just joining, we're live from Vulcan Machine Works in Plano, Texas. We're Cigars and Guns and Vulcan Machine Works. But drop your comments.
We're both American as fuck
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. So the Cigars and Guns T-shirt club, join it. Go to cigarsandguns.com if you want a cool ass T-shirt like this.
Yep.
We change every month
Yes.
a different T-shirt. October is gonna be fire.
I'm excited for my delivery.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was not planned either.
No, it wasn't.
Every
Yeah.
Wednesday, I try to wear a different shirt for the show,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh shit, I haven't worn this one yet," and fucking put it on. And then when he showed up, I'm like, "Oh
And
fuck."
honestly, typically I do not wear my own shirts, just because it's like I just don't. I actually
Lies.
assume I assume that you're gonna wear it,
Yeah,
and I was like, motherfucker's not gonna wear it.
I wear them all the
Never
time.
And here it is, yeah. So
Yeah.
here we are. We're twinsies, and
Yep. Vinny from Monsoon Tactical says we need to make a run of titanium base plates. Yes,
yeah.
and brass, which we'll get there.
Ooh, brass, yeah.
Yeah, because that shit's gonna be heavy. Let me see. Empire join. What's up, guys? We totally dig the katana and the stiletto. For those of you who have Glocks and some Cigs, Empire does some cool ass shit. We like to support our homies everywhere we can. They are down south of us in San Antonio, and they make some quality products. Check them out. Empire. They are Empire BF on Instagram.
What do they do?
They do these badass magwells called katanas.
Okay.
I'd pull it out, but it's locked up. And then they do these flat face triggers, which I am a huge fan
like
of flat face.
face, yes.
Yeah, and it's called the stiletto, and they've got all these different kinds of fucking color combos. Like, it's dope.
Okay.
So they've got them for the Sig 320s and Glocks, as well as the slimline stuff, so the 48, 43, stuff like that, because there's not really a lot of shit out there that support those.
Yeah.
More so a magwell for them.
Yep.
So check them out.
San
You'll like
Antonio's
their
my
shit.
second home.
Yep.
I'll definitely look y'all up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Support your homies.
Yep, definitely.
So let me see.
We talked a little bit about the ICC Hackfest.
Yep.
Industrial Cigars had a Hackfest. If you're a golfer or not a golfer, I am not a golfer, so this was the event for me. I didn't golf this year necessarily. I was one of the vendors, but if you don't know how to golf, a Hackfest is the place for you. When you get you as a vendor next year,
I'm there.
yeah, and
Sign me up.
the event that and the stuff that we did as a vendor for Cigars and Guns this year was awesome. This will kind of go into the stuff that we talked about earlier.
So this is the
This is the golf ball launcher. So really, if you think about like how a suppressor works, this is exactly what we did. We took the muzzle brake off of an AR-15. We threaded this golf ball launcher into our AR-15, shot blanks, and we shot fucking golf balls out of this thing.
all I can see is a bunch of scared fucking liberal like homeowners freaking the fuck out. I saw that you guys had it covered.
It was semi-covered. We had one of those canopies, but with no walls. We like from here to your wall.
Yeah.
Is a house. I mean, it was a neighborhood. We were in a neighborhood, and we were shooting an AR-15 with blanks, shooting golf balls. Mind you, the golf ball maybe went at the most 125 yards. Was not very far.
Yeah.
But we had one of the employees come down and ask us, what we were doing. And we're like,
I was waiting for that.
yeah, so we were like, this is like one of those T-shirt launchers at the Dallas Cowboys.
And what'd they say?
And he was like, and we shot one round off while he was here, and he's like, all right, guys, have fun, good luck.
Yeah, he was probably
Take care.
like, "Don't kill me with your murderous black rifle."
Not at all. We were good. I went through 2.5 mags, 30-round mags, so we went through about 65 rounds.
Damn.
And,
That's nice.
and raised some awesome money for the Garrison East Foundation.
Good foundation too.
Which you
Love
don't
that
know,
guy.
the Garrison East Foundation builds homes for our military veterans and first responders who have either lost a limb, and they build a smart home for them. And the general manager of Industrial Cigars has one of these homes. He was one of the special guests, obviously, at the Hackfest, and so
Fuck yeah.
yeah, it was a great event.
Yep.
Great foundation.
Yeah. 100% fucking support
Yep.
anything to do with military and law
Oh,
enforcement.
yeah.
On another side note for gear, and I'm going to.
I'm
show
excited about this.
Yeah.
I saw this, and I'm like, yes, I need to see
Aw.
that.
Hang on, it's puked. It's puked. I knew this was going to happen at some point. Ow.
What
I don't know. Who knows?
is there?
Oh shit.
There you
God, I look fucking horribly fat.
go. No, not that shirt.
Okay. Yeah. It reduces 20 pounds of weight. There's a reason I sit. Wanted to show you this new optic. When we were down at TTPOA's SWAT competition, we were sitting across from the Steiner booth, and they've got all kinds of like really great kit for LEO and Mill, and they do things like the fucking D-ball, and they do a lot of thermal, a lot of glass. But I saw this little tiny red dot sitting over there, and I didn't think much of it. And then the rep came over, and he was talking about this red dot. And I asked him, well, what's its footprint? And he tells me that it's similar to the Acro, but this thing looks mean as hell. Like, I have to show y'all this.
Yeah,
Like, check this shit out.
yeah.
Like, it's angry looking, but I like it. Right? It's a closed emitter. Yes, it looks like a mailbox. It's got a little more design features. Let me get some of the guys over here.
No, it looks, it's menacing.
Yeah,
it's
it
kind of
looks really
mean.
angry,
Yeah.
I'll see it on Facebook.
but I like it.
No, yeah. So do the
Oh,
middle
yeah,
camera.
gotta get
There
this
you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, there you
Yeah, there it is.
go. Yeah.
So, it's pretty tits. Not gonna lie. So, the guy came out to the shop because he's in the area, and he wanted us to cut for this and put it on a pistol to test because they're not really engineered for pistols. So I told him we'd test it and beat the piss out of it to find out if it was worthy. But I'll tell you what, we did a little video on IG where we attached it on to one of our other guns that we had already cut for an acro.
Nice.
Dude, it's angry and it's mean.
I
like it. It only has about 13,000 hours of battery life, and it's not a very common battery. It's not a 2032. It's a really weird battery, but we're gonna beat the piss out of it and see if it stacks up enough for us to actually carry it and cut for it. I love the design aspects of it. I know there are some people that don't like the boxy closed emitters. I mean, I like them.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. It's just mean and angry, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be my next optic for sure. Yeah,
We just
I love
have to
that. Yeah.
make sure that it holds up. We'll keep you posted on
Yeah.
that, on whether or not it holds up.
Yep.
Octane Work Holding joined. What's up, guys? Love a lot of your product. I keep forgetting to get out there and order the OTS Mount for my tool setter. I need to. I'm getting lazy. But all of y'all's T-square covers or T-slot covers are in every machine we have. Hands down, love it. It makes cleaning up so much easier and not having to chase all the chips out of the T-slots on the machines. I love it. All right. So that's our gear and product showcase.
Yeah, so some events coming up. We talked about the ICC Hackfest that
Yep.
happened last week. It's a yearly event. Be on the lookout for that for next year, for 2022. It's going to be awesome. Definitely get Vulcan to be a sponsor for that.
Yep, we'll be there.
Cigars and Guns will be at the Hill Country Land Rover event in Marble Falls next week, this coming weekend, actually. Cigars and Guns will be sponsoring the Sporting Clay, and every year, we've been doing this for like the last 7 years, we'll be sponsoring a range day. This year will be Sporting Clays, and we did this last year. Actually, last year, because of COVID, was canceled, so 2019 was the last year we did this, and so much fun. Sporting Clays, we have, you'll get, some swag from Cigars and Guns. We'll get all the ammo sponsored by us, and just bring your weapon and have a good time. And, bring your Land Rover, and, we off-road every year. I'm a big Land Rover
What if you don't
enthusiast.
have a Land Rover?
If you don't have a Land Rover, you can't go.
Wow.
I like it.
I mean, that's the end and the short of it. But anyways, yeah, we're happy to be there. We've been Land Rover enthusiasts for many years, and some people have been not as lucky with their Land Rovers.
Why you gotta bring up old shit, man?
I mean, we could talk about Raptors too, but I mean, honestly,
This motherfucker
that's what
here.
the Raptor is touring the Land Rover to Marble Falls this weekend, and sorry.
So mean.
Because of the year.
Anyway,
And I mean, it could be.
you're triggering me right now.
More importantly, November 4th, Cigars and Guns is hosting a range day in Prosper, Texas. Send us a DM. Let us know if you're interested. Again, we'll
Hill
have
Country Rover Rally. Day.
swag. What's up? I guess it's Josh that's joining, or Brett. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah, so November 4th, range day. We'll have swag. We'll have F1 firearms out there with we'll have some full auto rifles out there.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I like
full
full
auto
auto.
223 and 9mm. We got the 223 sponsored, so each representative, each person that goes will get one mag of 223 to shoot, and I'm trying to get some 9mm. As y'all know, 9mm is kind of hard to get right now, but
Yep.
we're trying to get that, and more than likely we'll get that situated. But November 4th, go to cigarsandguns.com, sign up for it. You'll see it November 4th, range day. I'm trying to make this a yearly event.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, you definitely need to go if you can swing it. Definitely go just to attend, but go and then kind of figure out how can we make this a big vendor event.
Yeah.
A lot of people that follow us, a lot of people that follow Jeremy, probably also follow Iraq veteran 8888, and that guy holds a yearly event as well. I missed it this year, unfortunately, but he holds an event where the industry shows up. A lot of people show up, and it's just a weekend of guns and camaraderie.
I like it.
And
We
that's
need to be
exactly
there.
what we're trying to do. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, North Texas, Cigars and Guns.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make this thing big.
All right.
You
Somebody
talked
have
about
any-
your base plates?
I did. I was
Base
going to
plates
say,
are
does,
good.
does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns?
No. I mean, let's talk about what grinds your gears. I couldn't think of anything. I mean, we've talked about traffic and shit, but
Yeah, mine's kind of
I
petty.
mean, then I saw it. That makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
long story short, if you guys need anything, always try to go to our website, do a work order, or just send us an email at info@vulcanmachineworks.com, and that's works WERKS.com, and we can get you handled. I have some people that are coming into my Facebook account, my personal one, and I'm not on Facebook that much. I mean, I can only stomach so much before I have to. I'm like, all right, I'm done. So I don't want to miss anything that you guys are trying to relay to me. So just website, email, one of those two, or call us. Numbers posted up on Google, and we'll get you handled. But
Yeah. Otherwise, I can put his address in the feed, and you can just go to his house and figure that out. But I was laughing earlier. No disrespect, but Possum Puncher, read that comment.
oh, shit! What's my favorite number? 69.
Well, his favorite number between 68 and 70.
Yeah,
It's 69.
yeah. That's
Whose favorite number?
Everyone's.
everyone's.
Whatever, dude. I'm out.
Come on.
Why is she so angry?
I don't know. Guys, thanks for joining.
Yes.
Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. ish,
Ish.
live from Vulcan Machine Works in
Yeah.
Plano, Texas. Thanks for joining.